So what is going on, guys? NandoPrince93 here with another video, and today we're going to talk about iPadOS 14 Beta 3. It was just released yesterday and I wanted to get my videos, my first thoughts and impressions on it. And again, a lot of the changes are going to be aesthetic. There were some good, some bad, and you might want to hold off on this one, guys, because especially on the widgets section of things, definitely take a look before you guys decide to update, but let's get it going. Alright, so the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about was the actual size of the file to actually download to Beta 3. So if I go back into General, we go and do the About, it doesn't tell you how big the file was, but it was about 800 megabytes, so give yourself about 2 gigs worth of memory to be able to download this software comfortably. And then the build number, as you can see, we've now moved to F. So I think we started off with V, then we had H, and now we're on F. So the next one we're probably going to see is like D, C, B, A, and then finally that GM one. So for me, the biggest thing I noticed with the new Beta 3 was all in widgets. Some good, some bad. You know, I'm gonna be honest, the biggest one was a bad one. Unfortunately, I lost the ability to use my weather widget. So if I go here, look for the weather widget, type it in, you guys can see that it's not there, right? If I look down here, it's also not there. So I've lost my weather widget. I've seen that people have had that issue also. People have said to restart the device multiple times. It's taken 4, 5, 6 restarts for it to come back. But again, I don't have it. So that's the one big negative about it. I lost my weather widget, which is really, really sad. One good thing is that I did get my edit button back. So that edit button wasn't there for me before. I was not able to edit those third-party widgets like I was on iPadOS 13. So now I have my usage app and my Google app back, and now I can just edit. And you can also see that third-party widgets are better organized inside of the widget interface, so that's nice. And then you can easily just customize it like you did before on iPadOS 13, but now we're in a funky state where we now have both interfaces between iPadOS 14 editing widgets and then iPadOS 13 also editing widgets. So hopefully Apple kind of brings both of those together and makes it easier for us. And then of course, again, with the widgets, we did get the new clock widget, so you can see allows you to tell the time. I don't know why people freaked out about this so much. I guess if people really need to know what the different time zones are, I don't need to know that. Maybe it's important because people need to know different time zones because they're communicating with people in different time zones and things like that. But for me, this time and date little section right here is plenty for me to know what time of the day it is essentially. So I don't need the clock widget, but the clock widget is there if you guys want it. And there's just a couple of other ones. For instance, in the Files app, again, these are going to be more aesthetic differences. If you go into the Files app and then you go to the Connect to Server, you notice that there's a new little icon here for Connect to Server. Again, not a huge deal, just a nice little aesthetic difference to make it a little more pleasing to the eyes. And also what you did get within the widgets was a revamped, not only music widget, but then music icon. So if I go here, you can see that the music widget is now red. It looks really nice. It's just a little more appealing, and it doesn't look like the old iTunes Store logo, which is nice. And that's what people hated about the Apple Music icon. And then you can see that if I search for Apple Music, it's right there, and it's this new red, cool, distinct icon that lets people know that they're dealing with Apple Music and not the iTunes Store. And that's pretty much all I found in terms of Beta 3. You got a new clock widget. We lost the weather one, which is annoying, so hopefully that comes back. Glad I got my edit button down here so I can add third-party widgets again, which I wasn't able to. So that's a beautiful thing. But let's get out of this top-down view, guys. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Like I said, not many changes, mostly aesthetic, a couple icons here. You know, we added the new clock widget, like I said, but again, I lost the weather widget, which was my favorite widget to have on the top there, just to get information like that at a glance. I've tried restarting my iPad multiple times to get it to work, still nothing, so I'm hoping and praying that Apple brings that back. But again, we did get the edit button, we did get the ability to customize third-party ones a little bit better, third-party widgets a little bit better, so things are on the up and up. Just hopefully Apple kind of fixes these loose ends, and they still got about a month or so before the regular public version gets released, probably about 6 weeks, so they got time to really patch things up and make it look nice. But that's gonna do it for this video. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, really helps grow the channel, and thank you so much for everybody who watched. If you guys haven't seen it yet, definitely check out my Logitech Folio Touch versus Magic Keyboard review. That video is doing really well, and I do think it'll help you guys make a purchasing decision when it comes to an iPad Pro keyboard case. But again, that's gonna do it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.